Hi, this is Tony Self and Courtney Self for HeartCourse Hunter Mason for your weekly dose of grounds for discussion.
Real estate talk. Right now we're gonna focus on investment property. So I'm not allowed to talk since that's Tony's specialty.
Exactly. There's a lot to go with this, so I'm going to share kind of what happens when you have an eviction as an owner. So the whole eviction process usually will occur as property managers. We try to negotiate with the tenants to get them to vacate the property, but sometimes you need to bring the attorney in. And when that happens, then the whole process will start. And usually the attorney is going to want to do their own notices, and then you have to go to court. And hopefully you can negotiate beforehand. But if it does go to court, then you get a judgment. And then that's where the fun really happens. So we had a property.
I don't think it's fun.
Yeah, it's not fun. We had a property that went through that and they got a judgment. And when you get access to the property, one thing that happens is that you discover there's other people on the property that we didn't know was there. That's why you make sure this judgment says all occupants, all parties. And the owners wanted us to lock everything up. So part of the issue is that you have to make sure that they vacated, including all the other occupants. And once they vacate, then you can secure the property. But you just, and then if you can, because really the sheriff's the one that will vacate those that are there. And that has to be part of that whole process. So bill tip, I know a lot of people are kind of tired and they feel they got it and they want to just lock everything up. If the tenant's still there and you can't lock it up unless the sheriff does that for you. So that's a little tip on it. I know it's not the best of things, but...
And if you are including utilities, can you turn off utilities?
No, you cannot turn off utilities. So we just try to keep, the whole goal is to get the property back. That's the whole goal. And sometimes it's going to cost the landlord money to do so, but the whole goal is to get the property back.
So if you can get cash for keys before any of that, do it.
Yeah, because it gets very expensive and also it takes time going through the court process. But sometimes you can't avoid it. Usually how it works. So this is Tony Self saying goodbye. And
his sidekick, Courtney.
Say have a good one. Take care.